Welcome everybody, this is Kieran and Ray, so as known as the Obsessive Pulse Gamer, the O.C.G, and hopefully I'm live. Shadow War, baby!
The Gondorians who choose to stay in Mordor will be buried here. Their war is over.
And autoplay. Oh, that's cool.
At times like this, I ask myself, what would Sauron do? The answer is clear as day. He'd kill your beast, and then kill you.
Oh, hey, it's good to see you, man.
You overestimate yourself, look on.
In Caragorn, dude.
Lack of conviction makes me the outsider. He's not feeling well. The might of Sauron through me. The Bright Lord.
Hey. There he is.
Again, invader! You fail! My conviction! Death comes now! Punishment for your actions!
Okay, I'm trying to get a specific trophy.
Feeling well.
No, where's the fucking... Oh, don't be dead. Motherfucker! Never mind. Oh, I guess you're getting added to my army then.
Join my army! I am yours, my lord! My lord! Immediately!
Hey, how's it going?
The ability to scry, to see beyond the limit of ordinary vision, has always fascinated us. Those who claim to scry say pools of still water held in an antique bowl can foresee Mordor's many dangers, or reveal a glimpse of fair Gondor itself. But the bowl lacks the range or clarity of the Palantir, and I wonder whether it shows us anything beyond what we might wish to be true.
Could the old scribe have such a bowl?
Yes, and doing so was safer than using a Palantir, because the visions travel in only one direction. Edregitha.
Ready to die! It's not me! Get it out! My face!
Not every author seeks to inspire. Some seek to instruct. So it is with Contrivances of Carpentry by Pelwyn of Lossarnoch. I spent many an hour tracing the wondrous diagrams within this tome. Instructions for building everything from hobby horses to windmills to catapults. I wonder sometimes who taught more apprentice carpenters, Pelwin or his book.
As a lad, I was always fascinated by woodwork. Turning boards into furniture, a home.
Talion the craftsman. That I'd have liked to see.
I believe this statue depicts Galadriel, an elf queen from a legendary forest beyond Gondor. I found scant reference to her in our books, but I know her name means Tree Maiden, and she's said to have hair of gold and silver. She was an elven monarch of the First Age. What wonders she must have seen when the world was so young.
Did you know Galadriel?
No. She is an aunt of sorts. Suffice it to say, we did not always see eye to eye.
Just clearing out the area and my quest to get 100%. I don't know how much money got left here. Hey, actually, I might be able to get... Yeah, actually, I might be able to get that trophy. You have to kill a captain while you're on the back of an O.log. Because you can, like, stun it, and then ride it around and beat other people's ass with it. And that's cool, but... One, you never know when there's going to be a captain, what the captain will be weak to. You never know if the O.log's going to be there, because it's random. And then... you have a very limited window to stun them. So you have to have the captain, like, fucking right up on the edge of death. So there's a lot of variables, and it's a lot harder than it actually sounds. Yeah. Ah, oh, bitch. Ah, shit, I failed. Yeah, I died.
Think you talk? Suppose it makes me a talk killer. No. Talk Slayer! I quite like the sound of that. Talk Slayer! From now on, I will be known as the Talk Slayer!
And then that can happen. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? See. is fast travel not available all of a sudden? What the fuck? It's weird. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? I've unlocked that. Normally the only time you can't fast travel is when you're directly in combat. I was about to be like, what the fuck? I'm saying, like, there's a lot of variables that come into play. So, like, in this game, one of the highlights of this game is also what makes getting trophies like that, or achievements on Xbox, so difficult, because every single captain in this game is randomly generated. So each region has its own army. And so you have all these orcs. And each one has different details. Different names, different weaknesses, different strengths. And it's random. It's pulled from literally millions of different combinations. No two playthroughs of this game will have the same orcs. And on top of which, they remember you. If they kill you, they remember you. Like that one guy who killed me was like, oh, I'm a Tark Slayer. That's their slang for humans. But like, say for example, you beat an orc and you burn it, the orc might develop a fear of fire. You know, if you kill, like it's a system where it dynamically reacts to what you do. And that's cool. But it means when they give you a trophy like that of killing something in a specific way, that it can actually be hard to accomplish because you don't know what captain is going to pop up where they pop up on the map is random. You don't know when you see a captain what his strengths are. If he is immune to being attacked by Oleg, a troll, then you're fucked. You don't know even if the captain is there, you need an Oleg. Those big orcs that you saw, that's what they call them. They're trolls, but they're called Oleghai. So then you have to hope that there's one around. They don't pop up fucking everywhere. And then, like I said, you have to kill him while you're on its back, and you can only grab onto those trolls for a split second after you stun them. You can't just grab onto them. And then you can only be on the back of the troll for a limited time before it shakes you off. So it's actually a lot, like, it's got a lot of variables there. And then I basically fucking died. See, that's an old guy. I died because I was focusing on that cocksucker, trying to get him, and I got hoarded by other enemies. You know, you're not going to fight one captain in a vacuum. You're going to be fighting a captain along with a bunch of other fucking orcs. Sweet. And there's been a lot of really good Lord of the Rings games. Fuck, you saw me play Lego Lord of the Rings last night. That's a really good Lord of the Rings game. But I think overall this is my favorite. Well, it's one of my favorites. It's definitely up there. They also did a Hobbit game for PS2 and GameCube and Xbox back in the day. That's fucking awesome because it wasn't based off the Hobbit movies. It was based off the Hobbit book. And it's exceedingly accurate to the book. And it's a platformer. And first of all, I like 3D platformers. Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. But because The Hobbit was a novel for children, it fit it like a T. to a T, I guess you could say. Like a T, yeah. Mix up my analogy. It fit it to a T. So, it's really fucking good. One of these days you'll see me play it if I ever get emulation shit set back up. And then you get shit like this that poisons you, because why the fuck not? Fucking ghouls. Yeah. It's just like Xbox is literally due to the fucking RAM shortages and due to the fucking tariffs that Trump put in place. I'm not gonna get political, but those tariffs were a fucking disaster. Due to both the shortages, now this is the only console generation we've had, Mary, where console prices have only gone up. And every other generation, they got cheaper and cheaper and cheaper as they went on. Okay, so now Xbox started out at $500 for the Series X, and now it's $650. And it's like, wow, it's gotten more expensive. So, and for me, that is an absolute fucking absurd amount of money. So, like, yeah, I try to keep my, my hope high. It just sucks. And like I said, it sucks because it wasn't really due to me abusing it. I take very good care of my shit. I take very good care of my shit. Oh, no, I can't do that one. I knew there was one missing. I was like, what the fuck? I take very good care of my shit. And it just died because the power supply died. But it's just frustrating. And it's also frustrating because it happened with no warning. That's the thing about the... Well, I don't talk about Trump very much because I don't want to make things too political. Political stuff just, alienates people, you know what I mean? And even if I don't necessarily, even if I don't necessarily like Trump, I am more than okay with being friends with people that like Trump. I think too many people can no longer agree to disagree. And that's what's killing this world. I used to say this country, but it's this world where we have this attitude where it's like, oh, you don't think exactly how I think? Well, then, fuck you. And, like, that's literally torn humanity apart because we could agree to disagree. We can't anymore. And in politics, I mean, in everything, but especially in politics, you have to work across the aisle. The best presidents in the world, well, in America, I'm sorry, were presidents who could build consensus on both sides of the aisle. They got both fucking sides to agree. Because the way that the U.S. politics work, even if you're a Democrat or Republican, you can't get anything done if you don't have the majority vote. So if you only cater to your fucking party, you will never get anything done. You have to have a general fucking consensus. And like Bill Clinton, I know everybody talks about Bill Clinton, and they're like, I did not exhale, I did not sleep with that woman. But in my opinion, Bill Clinton was one of the best presidents. And he did that because he got both sides to agree. And that's because he was a moderate Democrat, so he pretty much was in the center, and so he got them to put aside their shit and agree, and he got a lot of shit done. But yeah, so, you know, it's just like, that is such like a catastrophic amount of fucking money for somebody like me, and it just sucks. So I took care of my shit and it just died. And from what I gather, it's one of the most common things that kills them. You know, and it pisses me off because it's like, well, if you take care of your stuff's supposed to take care of you, you know, the whole fucking spiel. I'm like, no, you can take care of your shit, and then it just fucking dies. Unfortunately. You know, and it was so fucking, like, unsettling and sudden, because, yeah, I might as well just keep the getting collectibles train going. Yeah. It sucks because it was so incredibly fucking, sudden. Yeah, might as well go after the stuff. Well, yeah, sure. Why not? It was sudden. It worked, and then it didn't. Turned it off, wouldn't turn back on. There was no, well, oh, it's starting to have issues, or oh, it'll turn on occasionally, and then it won't. Nope, just went totally fine. No power, won't turn on, fuck you. And I tried the same cord, on a different system, and it worked. Because many of the systems use the same power cord, like PS5 and Series X use the same power cord. Most systems now do to make it standardized. So no, it's not the cord. I tried a different outlet. Not the outlet, then it is the system. And I looked it up. And if it won't turn on at all, it's usually a power supply issue. And then I did more digging, and yeah, that's usually one of the main killers of Series X. It can be real finicky. So I'm like, well, terrific. I mean, it being a common killer, I mean, it makes me feel better that it's not something I specifically did, but it's like, well, fucking great.
Of pain.
It will still fall.
Next time, wait for me.
I see it!
Oh, shit. Yep. Time to get the fuck out of here.
That talk's long gone!
But some things were lost forever. But
What did this device do?
Probably nothing. The Numenorians experimented too much and perfected too little.
Like I said, it's the bitter irony. Like I said, I finally had everything where I wanted it to be. You know, I had finally set up where I could emulate and play all those older games that I've talked about for years, and then right when I get it set up, bam, destroys. It's like, it's bitter irony. Now, of all times, my Series X worked for years. And then right when it's like, hey, I'm achieving a long-time dream. Oh, now we're going to choose to die. You can't make that shit up, man.
I'm gonna like the signal! Good one! Like that signal!
This statement of stewardship reads like a mundane description of lawmaking, but it is one of our most treasured documents. Gondor is a realm of law, not of kingly pronouncements. Since the disappearance of Eomer, our last king, Gondor has thrived under the guidance of ruling stewards, each a lord of Minas Tirith. The steward's office is hereditary, and its decrees are law, unless a king someday returns to Gondor's vacant throne. And even then, I'm not sure what use we have for a monarch, save to keep the cushion on the throne warm.
Yeah. That's one of those things.
These were the words that freed Gondor from its kings.
And yet the steward rules from a throne room, does he not? It's scarcely different.
No, he's right. He's got you there. In fact, that's kind of the problem. In Lord of the Rings, the kingdoms of men have not had a king in hundreds of years. Since Ainur, like they were saying. And that's why a huge part of Lord of the Rings is Aragorn becoming to the king that he's meant to be. But Gondor, in the meantime, had a steward. And, you know, that would be like, okay, but the steward's hereditary. So it's like, okay, so we have somebody who rules, and it's passed down through the bloodline. I'm like, okay, we kind of just have a king under another name then, man. It's not like when you say steward, you think like elected official. No. And they actually show that quite a bit of the bullshit in Lord of the Rings. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Oh. Family got me some Skittles. Oh yeah, taste the rainbow. Taste it. But anyway, so, a lot of the bullshit in Lord of the Rings comes from the fact that, one, the many kingdoms of men have no one ruler, so they're just doing whatever. You know, like the dwarves, the elves, they have a unified front, men do not. There's like many, many, many small kingdoms, that don't speak with each other. And two, that the steward of Gondor, what was his name? I can't remember his name. Fuck. Denethor? I think it's Denethor. Is a piece of shit. And under his watch, a lot of bad shit happened. Because, Mordor is right next to Gondor. They share borders, okay? So in all Middle-earth, Gondor is right next door. Like here, give a perfect example. Everything you see here is Mordor, okay? And then right over here is Gondor. And the capital city of Gondor. Okay? So, they are right there. So, ideally, they would be the first line of defense against Sauron. They're right fucking there. They're his neighbor. However, Sauron came back to Mordor because he was gone for a really long time. It's a whole fucking thing. I've tried to condense this so you can understand in a way that's not going to take me an hour to explain it to you. Not demeaning your intelligence. I'm saying there's a lot of fucking shit to cover in The Lord of the Rings. It's known for deep lore. But either way, so Sauron was gone from Mordor when he was first defeated for like 2,000 years. Okay? So for a long time, Mordor was peaceful. But then, around the time of The Hobbit, Sauron came back to Mordor and started gathering up his forces, and Gondor should have been on that shit right away, because they could tell that stuff was stirring in Mordor. and the mountain, Mount Doom, erupted. And the whole thing about that mountain is directly tied to Sauron. When he was gone, the mountain was quiet. When he came back is when it erupted again, okay? So there was indications that there was bad shit afoot at Mordor right away. And, but because they were lazy, they're like, well, the Mordor isn't directly attacking us right now, so we're just gonna leave him be. When anyone would tell you they were gathering their strength to attack. And it's like, yeah, they're leaving us alone for right now. And that's exactly what happened. They gathered their strength for about 60 years, rebuilt Mordor, and then they had the attack on Gondor and the rest of the world that is in the Lord of the Rings. So it's like, the entire time they were just sitting there, build up their army, they could have been attacking them. And stunt that shit out, and didn't because they were lazy, and it was largely due to fucking Denethor. The Steward of Gondor saying, well, you know, if they're not directly attacking us, it's not our problem. And it's like, if you don't do something now, it's going to be everybody's problem. And it was. So, like, a big part of Lord of the Rings is Aragorn taking up his right. He is the last remaining person who could be king. He didn't want to be king. He spent most of his life not being the king because his ancestors failed. They gave into corruption and power. So Aragorn was afraid when he figured out his birthright that he technically is the last person who has the right to be the king, that he would turn out to be just like his ancestors. So he was a ranger instead. And a large part of Lord of the Rings is him reluctantly accepting that mantle, because when this shit goes down and Sauron's attacking Middle-earth and fucking killing everybody, the kingdoms of men have to stand together. And the only person that can unite them all is the king. And that's also kind of ties into the theme of the Lord of the Rings, where the whole, like, if you could distill down Lord of the Rings to a central message, it's don't covet power. Like, pretty much, over and over again, the recurring theme of this is people falling because they covet power. Tolkien, as a whole, hated people who were power hungry, which is a common thing. But if you look over and over again, it's people who coveted power, even people who thought they were doing it for a noble reason. Isildur fell because he had the chance to destroy the ring and he didn't. And he didn't destroy it because he thought, well, I could use this power. I could use it for good. And it's like, dude, you could have destroyed it right then and there, man. But he didn't, because of power, and it led to his downfall and his fucking death. Denethor could have been looking for Aragorn. He knew he was out there and didn't. Why? Because if he found the king, he would have to give up his position as steward. So he did what was worse for the world so he could keep power. Sauron, the big evil bad guy, Lord of the Rings. In his mind, the world is in chaos and unorderly. So he's going to bring order to the world. Of course, he's going to kill everybody to make that happen, because then he's like, well, after I wipe out the new world, or the old world, we can build a new one on its ashes, and it will be orderly and won't have all these problems. So even in Sauron's mind, he's like, well, you know, I'm killing all these people, but it'll be for the best in the end. And, like, a recurring thing of people trying to get power and it going badly. And the thing that differentiates Aragorn from these other people is he doesn't want the power. He's reluctant to take up a king. He has to be convinced to be the king. And then he doesn't become the king because, well, you know, I want the power, because he's the only one that can get everybody to stand together. And them standing together is the only way that they're all going to survive. So, they clearly show with Aragorn that it's not about the power. It's about protecting the people that he cares about, protecting Middle-earth. Aragorn is part of a race of long-lived men, the Numenorians. He's a man, but they're much longer lived. Aragorn is 80 during the events of The Lord of the Rings, and he looks like he's in his 30s, and he lives to be over 210 years old. They're exceptionally long-lived compared to regular men. And during that time, he pretty much could have staked his claim to the throne any of that time. As soon as he was a young man, he could have shed, because they had proof. Like, it's not like some like thing. They had proof that he was the king. And he didn't. For, like, the vast majority of his life, he's 80 fucking years old, because he didn't want the power. And then, like I said, instead of it being, well, I could seize this power for myself and lord it over some people, it's, I need to accept this so that I can protect the people that I care about. That's the difference. And, you know, Tolkien was a badass. He fucking created the Oxford Dictionary. Which, if you're not aware, the Oxford Dictionary is what all modern dictionaries are based off of. He pretty much made the modern English language as we know it. He was a scholar, and he was also a soldier. He fought in World War I in the Battle of the Somme. And if you know anything about history, you know anything about World War I, the Battle of the Somme is considered to be one of the most deadly, bloody, awful battles in the history of warfare. They literally were in deep, muddy trenches for weeks. And they were using their friends' and enemies' bodies as mountains and molehills to hide in. So you literally imagine a bunch of dudes slugging it out in trenches, surrounded by fucking mountains of bodies. Imagine soldiers being in mud, dirt, and human bodies for weeks, and what that would turn into as those bodies decayed. Like, literally, it's considered, like, you know, war is never pretty, but it's literally considered one of the bloodiest battles that we have record of, okay? Literally, what we now know as PTSD came from that, because it started out with people coming from that battle and being fucked up in the head, and they called it shell-shocked. And then it turned into PTSD. And of course, I mean, it's pretty much been there, but that it was that battle was when we started coming up with the modern term for it. So I'm saying, there are people who have seen terrible battles, terrible war. But I have never seen shit on that level. Even for World War I, the Battle of the Somme and the Battle of the Bulge were exceptionally fucking awful. And so he was disgusted by power. He was disgusted by the horror of war. And, like I said, dude, Tolkien is such a G. He literally got a full fucking scholarship to Oxford. He earned that shit. Back when that meant something, you couldn't buy your way into Oxford. Not in the traditional way. You had to have a fucking upbringing. You had to have a pedigree. So getting a full scholarship, and he left that scholarship to enlist to fight for his country. He had a cushy life. He could have stayed in Oxford and put his fucking degree on hold. He went back to Oxford and finished his degree after the war. But that's what I'm saying. He chose to fight for his country when he had a cushy life. And there were a lot of people who would have seen the shit that he saw and been broken forever. So he took this tragedy that would kill most people and turn it into one of the most popular stories in fiction. Like I said, helped create the modern English language. Served in one of the bloodiest battles in the history of war and came out on the other side, alive and well. Left a cushy job and a cushy education in Oxford to go and take care of that. Was an incredibly prolific writer. He has tomes of Lord of the Rings lore that's like this fucking thick. He fully wrote all the Elvish languages. Elvish, Dwarf, Dwarven. He made fictional fucking languages that are on par with real languages. Literally, Elvish and Lord of the Rings is a full fucking language. He loved one woman his entire life, and he was with her for 50 years until she died. And he died a couple years later, but he never remarried, never took another, never loved anyone else. And as far as I know, never cheated on her, never was unfaithful. He was exceedingly polite and friendly to fans. Sign autographs, talk to people like. I know. I'm trying to figure out a way to put it. People know about Lord of the Rings, but I don't think a lot of people understand just how fucking awesome Tolkien is. That even now, he's been dead over 50 years. And still, the language that you and I speak now is heavily rooted in the things that he made. To have that kind of impact. And he grew up super poor, by the way. So he had no handouts in life, man. And it turned himself into one of the greatest people in the history of ever. Virtually all modern fantasy is based off his shit. He made fantasy what it is. It's hard to find fantasy novels, fantasy games that isn't inspired by Lord of the Rings. He made the fucking blueprint. He's basically the guy who came up with elves. He invented dwarves. So when you think of an elf or dwarf, you're thinking of Tolkien. Just take a moment to eat some Skittles. Put the rainbow in my mouth. And then please give me. Can I really give you the new Megas? Can I really give you?
Do wed.
Hey, Joe, can I really give you the new Megas? Can I really give you the new Megas? Sorry, man, if you don't, you're gonna really give you the new Megas? Can I really give you the new? I hope you're still there. I hope it didn't scare you off. You're talking nerdy shit and you're like, you know what, I'm out. A lot of women hear nerdy talk and they get drier than the Sahara Desert.
I've seen it! Get him!
Ramas.
Fuck. Can anybody's give me images into the Megals? Can anybody's give me images into them? I never remember between goddamn and like goddamn and the coach thing for a minute. I was gonna do this. Please forgive me for doing something just or food. But it doesn't make it again. Like I said, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. It's shaped me as a person. I've spent hours reading up on extended Lord of the Rings lore, man. Learning about how it was made, what the inspirations were, his life. And get the fuck out of here!
Oh God.
Yeah, might as well get that closest ways there. Hello! Alright, let me back. I'll be right back. Gotta talk to my parents. God.
Me some more.
I like this cock style!
We know little of the Harrigan, mostly folk tales told around the campfire. The stories say they are fierce, pitiless warriors, as cruel as the orcs and as stern as the southern mountains beyond which they hail. Those folk tales convince many a Gondorian child to behave, but I cannot reconcile them with what I see in the only Harrigan I know, Baranor. He is fierce in battle and stern when needs must, but cruel? Never.
Such strange clothing.
And yet to the men of the South, it is as ordinary as your tunic. Only distance makes this precious.
Give my life for the defense of Luku.
Therier.
Why do we always have to be doing something? I see the Ranger! Bleed the shrub! Face me!
The Analects of Ruvenia is a collection of advice from a long-ago Gondorian swordsman. It includes a series of exercises he guaranteed would lead to triumph in every duel. Like all young Gondorian soldiers, I studied the Analects a great deal, and I learned two key things. One, Ruvenia's swordsmanship was undoubtedly better than his penmanship. And two, in Ruvenia's time, duelists were far more courteous than the orcs of Mordor. War ignores such niceties.
A treatise on fine swordsmanship.
All too rare in these times. Such grace is lost on the denizens of Mordor.
You ever see a Gondorian prisoner beg for their life before getting their head lopped off? It's true.
One second, hold on. That's right, pussy. Come over there. Open my door and they're trying to sneak food. See you, motherfucker. See you, cat.
Minas Ithil held many treasures far grander than this necklace, though none more precious to me. When I was a little girl, I would sneak into the Great Hall and take this necklace from its locked cabinet, thanks to a loose latch that only a child's hand could reach. For hours, I would admire myself in the mirror, imagining myself an elegant lady of Gondor, much like my mother must have been. My father caught me eventually, but as punishment, I received only a lecture. Perhaps he didn't mind seeing his daughter in such finery.
I'm surprised this necklace isn't hanging from some orc's neck.
Perhaps their stubby fingers cannot work such a delicate clasp.
Mansword! Time to die slow. As slow as a day is long.
Mean execution. What's he is? See what I mean? You know what? You never know. The captain's gonna be strong too.
Seen anyone move on?
Here we go. I can just do this now. Hold on. Fuck. See, it's such a very fucking. on. Ah, fuck off. Yeah, I can do this now if I just get the fucking arrows. God. Fuck. Where's that fucker? Gotta let him get close.
You made it here.
Ah, no, see, and then he died before I could get... Fuck! You see how frustrating that is? And how hard that is to pull off? Fuck! I don't think there's any other fucking O-logs nearby either. Nope. Fuck! Guess I got a nice set of armor here.
It is a fundamental truth of Mordor. The orcs have been here far longer than men. Far longer than the Dark Lord himself, even. This place belongs to them, and in their own way, the orcs revere their heritage. We found this sword in a crude shrine, after all. Yet imagine what the orcs and Mordor could become if freed of the Dark Lord's corruption.
The orcs can temper a blade, I'll give them that.
They produce weapons in mass, but they give little care to each one.
Anybody goes my... Doing my fucking.
Who dare we?
Feel like a bit of treasure hunting?
Every ranger likes to hunt. What did you have in mind?
The Uruks can be relied on for certain things. Their love of blood, treasure, and grog.
I see how you've survived so long in Mordor.
Our numbers keep us from engaging them on the battlefield, so we work by stealth and speed. And hopefully, we can escape with our lives.
And a few of theirs.
We've recovered some of the artifacts that were plundered from the Great Hall.
Every piece of Gondor we take back from them is a victory. You understand that Baranor fears for your life.
I fear nothing anymore. I couldn't survive here if I did.
Yeah, there's a couple old high here. Maybe I can get it here.
Looks like Pushgrim can't handle his grog.
I'm gonna hide in bushes. Here they are. Yeah. It's a bit of that and a bunch of others. The stealth and the climbing is meant to be reminiscent of Assassin's Creed, but then the combat is actually directly based off of the Batman Arkham games.
Fall in, lads, fall in! For tonight we celebrate our good fortune. Hura is dead, and good riddance. We lose an enemy, and gain... We gain... Oh, shoot.
There he is.
And there's our treasure.
I was hoping...
Dukes.
Dukes.
You'll pay for this shit!
I like your style. When I'm done with you, I'm going to pour the rest of this grog over your corpse and set it on fire.
Yeah! Hit him like
And well, you already know I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. That hasn't changed. One. Yeah, I'm gonna revive.
The bleeding's bad. I can't stop it.
Really, dog?
I'm too quick.
Fucking dog.
I can't die like this.
You're feeling it now, right? Sorry to the last, eh?
Yeah, I died. Yeah, well, I had to restart. Well, another checkpoint.
I gave you the ring for a reason, Talion.
Not a biggie. Weirdly, it's taking longer to load than normal. Oh, I was about to say. Come on, could be a fucking. Nope. See, there was Ola Kai's here before there is now. It's like, it's just a fucking. Look at the draw, man. Oh, there's one, I think. No, that's a Graug. Useful, but not for the fucking trophy I'm trying to get.
What do you think I meant? Train duty?
What? Did you hear that?
I like your style. When I'm done with you, I'm going to pour the rest of this grog over your corpse and set it on fire. You're going down.
Don't bring it as long, you lot!
Here! Talion! I need help!
Gotcha! You're feeling it now, eh? Slow party. Frosty's on! Can't catch me! Maggot! Can't catch me!
Fuck you, bro!
I'd say that was one of our more successful missions, Gravewalker.
I can hardly remember the scared young soldier I met in the lower city.
You mean the one that saved your life from that captain?
That's the one. We should catch up with Baronor, see how he is faring.
Talion Minas Ithil is lost, but Mordor can be ours.
What's going on?
Newell.
Let me see. Okay, everything is done here.
Baronor's scouts will have found more prisoners by now.
Indeed, the orcs are depending.
If I find any deserters,
Luia.
Baronor.
One of our scouts reported prisoners here. And far too many orcs to handle alone. Let's each take a flank and meet in the middle.
I'll be there. Baronor, we must be careful.
Orcs. Get it? Slave orcs. Slogs. Yeah, no law. Easy. Orcs. Slogs. Brilliant. Had one last week. Tough bugger. He appeared out of nowhere! Stop. Just stop.
I'd given up hope, Ranger. Thank you. We have to get out of here quickly. You don't understand. We have to leave.
You shall. Just kill me. You and did you hear? The
I don't know how you found us, but thank you, Ranger.
I must thank you. We've been after Captain Gondor here for some time. Caused us quite a bit of trouble, till now.
Okay.
Oh, you look broken-hearted now that your friend's gone. Don't worry, I got a cure for that. You've got no chance! I've got better moves than that. Only a pretender would try that again. Be quick! Walk right into it! A pointless You're getting Getting awfully marked up, you will. Feel the dog Just go.
Shit. Fucker.
They must have really spoiled. You better be feeling that curse. Move over there. I'm just getting started. I know you better than you know yourself. Down your top. Only a pretender would try that.
Get fucked. Piece of shit.
It could have killed him, but didn't.
No, they have other plans. They're taking him to Gorgoroth.
One second. O.C.G thing. Gorgoroth. Gorgo my balls. Da, da, da. I'm hitting it.
These chosen will stop at nothing to secure the hide here for their master.
The Witch King cannot be allowed sight over our plans or our forces.
Yeah, might as well get this collectible. I'm here.
Torek.
On the way.
There is another worm we must intercept.
What message does he carry?
Orders for 3 captains to report to the chosen ritual. He'll pass through this camp.
Well, he's going to find it curiously empty.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm hating it. What's up? I'm not sure actually. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, dude, I love you, bye. Dinner time for you or for me?
Since your interrogations, these worms move under guard. I'll move to high ground to eliminate the escorts.
Not all of them.
We'll see, Ranger.
Here they come!
Are you just seeing them now? This will be easier than I thought. Learn what he knows.
Are you deciding who my lead is?
Just get the information.
Ah, I killed him. Shit. I mean, yeah, I was supposed to kill him.
I gave you truth. And you squandered it. I gave you vision.
Oh, snap.
You gave me this.
Ba ba ba.
Archer, where are you? I don't like the sound of that. Getting blocked.
Here he comes. We must learn what he knows.
Are you deciding whom I let live?
Just get the information.
Where are the captains who would become chosen?
They're coming from the fort. They should be here shortly.
Seems our friends are eager to meet us.
Good. Our friendly competition is not over yet.
Armug.
Ranger! The three of us are going to be chosen. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Just like
Oh,
there's
I'm shaking in
nothing
my
you can
boots.
do to stop us killing you. No more threats. I want to see this Ranger bleed.
Start counting!
There you are. You will not stop me from being made chosen. I am worthy. You are dead. He's ours!
For the Bright Lord you will fight!
I will be your chosen. On my way, sir. You've won today, but I'll get you
Ho
back.
ho ho. Oh no.
You will join me!
I shall be your chosen. I'll go.
Well, that's 3 captains who will not become chosen. but there is no shortage of recruits to take their place.
Any who are selected we will target. If we cannot yet stop the Nazgul, we will slow them down. We need to return to Minas Morgul.
And see what the Witch King has wrought.
Oh, snap! Heavily damaged by P. Okay. Yeah, I got this guy then. It's fucked. I've got a lot the beacon.
I will teach you the meaning of the word savage.
Great job, dipshit. Chuka.
Seems like someone wants a reckoning. Well, get ready, because it's death you'll meet out here.
That beacon is the last light you will see!
I see it. You call a beast, and you get a beast rider.
Oh, come on.
I know what it is to die and rise again. Necromancers haven't let me rest for the last 1,000 years. So come, boy, and let me teach you what it really means to die.
What was that about teaching me what it really means to die? All you taught me how to be was a bitch! Namby-ass fucking pansy.
So much for that captain and his outpost.
Now to clear out the others.
Can be killed instantly using stealth attacks. Wow. Heavily damaged by beast attacks. Also, wow, it's kind of shitty.
And now the hunt shall end.
I mean,
Something just... Come on, web. What was that noise? Right over there! I am your doom, Pinto. All right, you keep him here while I...
oh, move.
Hunters are gonna miss the greatest hunt of all! Not to mention the feast that follows!
Like, raise the alarms, it won't matter.
I'll find whatever's out there. You, Commander! Away from me! Will!
The alarm is little more than a call for help and a cry of terror.
Get behind him! Watch it! Get me! So tasty! You'll never survive! Keep him surrounded! Got him! Gonna bury you!
So tasty. So tasty. So tasty.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck, there's one more outpost. Shit. Might as well take it out. I'm already taking on all the other ones. He's heavily damaged by beast attacks. Okay.
Swine! What have we got here, lads? Looks to me like an intruder. Guess what we do with intruders? Let me have a piece. Keep it back!
Oh, thank God! I thought I would never get that fucking trophy. Holy shit! Shaka the Rhymer. Oh, great. Check for this now. Kill a Drake while riding a Graug. Blood on blood. Okay.
See how quickly and quietly you can find yourself all alone.
I'd say this.
You cannot hide from my sight. I come to find you, to end you. Marku.
Marku.
Strangest thing about the
dig on and see what you're up to. I see in ways you can't even imagine. My eye pierces earth and shadow, and my arrow shall pierce flesh and sinew.
God damn it, go. What the fuck are you doing? For fuck's sake. Enough of your shit. What are you doing? Beat you, okay? I'll beat you. Beat you, will you? Will you?
Your will be done. Yes, master!
The Witch King has made his home here.
When our army is ready, we will cast him out.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I won't beat you, cat. I will fucking beat you! Oh, gosh. I will beat that ass. I'll beat that kid ass. Yeah, I should go to Lithland.
But you don't think I'm real hot. Cold. And hot again, depending on where I point it.
Bennu.
These archers will not guard you for long, Orc.
Echo, baby, you'll be fine.
What was that? Hold it right there!
My place is on the battlefield.
What is that?
I thirst for blood. I'll find something soon. Wait, I saw something.
It can't take me along!
Let me do it. Heavily damaged subtext. Gotcha.
What a waste of time for a waste of skill.
Hey, stop. Put your hell up here. Chillax.
the beacon! They'll burn us all! I'll raise the beacon. I've got you now! Hang me up! Kill my archers, will you? Filthy cur! I'll send everything else I got at you! Find him! Your skull would hit you, maggot! Get him in the cabin like that!
Dude, the fucking Dougie, what is this, 2014?
Let's see how well they wage war now.
They will fall, just like all the others who oppose us.
The only tub I'm interested in, the only time machine I'm interested in is a hot tub time machine. Great movie. Eat you. I'll eat you, Echo. I'll eat you. Eat you. Get a handful of that pussy. Get all up in there, pussy.
That filthy dog!
Jorthad, control. It is not the weapon that wins the war, but he who wields it. We will turn the weapons of the enemy against him.
Uh, come on. that fucking dragon. Drake, whatever. Trying to get a trophy with this as well. Let's finish this mission. Fuck yeah. Oh shit! Did the mission perfect. First try. First try. That was a hard mission. That was a hard mission. Yeah, cool. You like that? Yeah.
Like the orcs themselves, the beasts of Mordor became my allies.
Get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, you got to go get it. You got to go get it. I'll eat you though. I'll eat you. I'll eat that pussy. Yeah. Fucking legs kill me. Ugh. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna just take a short break to switch games.